Lights.
Camera, action. Hey Susie, how are you?
Good, how are you doing, Valerie?
Well, let's talk about the lights, because as you could see, just as we turn them on right there, it makes the biggest difference. And I know you're a huge fan of lights, so talk about that real quick, and then we'll get into introducing Susie from Elements Home Design, and tell us a little about what we're doing here today.
All right. Well, starting with the lights is very important. We've got 3 different layers here, which is what we like to do. Your overall, your task lighting, and your mood lighting. It makes all the difference day and night on your flections of all of your materials, and it just makes everything look beautiful.
It really does. It really does. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and mention to all the viewers watching, we are live, as you can see right now. So what I want to do and remind you of is anything that you comment below, we have a team of people that can answer any of the questions. So Susie,
yes,
introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do. I've been working with Susie and Shannon for some time now, and it's been so amazing to watch you guys in action and to come see you at the showroom. But I really wanted the viewers to meet you and really have a really clear understanding of the personal stories and how you impact people's lives just doing renovations and the relationships you've built out of that. So I've been inspired by it, and I don't think there's any better way to tell the story than through video.
That's sweet. Thank you. You have been part of our journeys with our clients, it is a journey with each client. Each job has got its own unique personalities, its own unique challenges, its own unique rewards. So this is a job that we've been working on for a few months. Maria, this is her beautiful home. It's a track house. This isn't a huge house.
We're here in Napomo, by the way.
We're here in Napomo. But Maria wanted to update her kitchen and dial it in for her. She's just sent her child off to her new career out of state, and so she's here alone.
She has time
again,
right?
Yes, she has time. It was finally time for her to do what she wanted to do.
Exactly.
So we helped her accomplish her goal of beautifying her home and making it much more functional for her at the same time. So this is a beautiful example of what we can do in a kitchen. We do love it. It is a journey. It is rewarding. Shannon and I work together. I'm an interior designer, Susie Cox with Elements Home Design. I did miss that. And Shannon also is here with us. She'll be on camera in a few minutes, and we can talk more about her. So it is a journey. Maria has been wonderful to work with. I think we accomplished everything that she wanted. Of course, you'll be asking her.
Right,
so
right. And you'll be hearing a little bit from her.
Yes.
Now, the kitchen that we're in now, and we want to really showcase, as I've been at different job sites with you guys where it's like they're renovating literally the entire house. But in this case, the kitchen, I know you were an influence of inspiration on the living room and the color scheme in there. You guys did the fireplace, you did the bathroom. And I also want to let everybody know another cool thing. I feel like people think of renovation where it has to be this huge production. They've got to do it all at one time, and they've got to have the budget for that immediately right out of the gate. But you can also do things in stages. So you guys did the kitchen and the bathroom first, and then, so just kind of keep that in mind. This isn't a gigantic house either. So the other takeaway here is that even if you have a small space, and I think there's a lot of us out there where the kitchen is the focal point of the home in a lot of instances, especially if you like to cook and entertain. And so you just want to have that space look and feel like something that you want to be able to entertain in on a regular basis. And I saw the before pictures, and you guys are going to see them. We're going to put them up for you. The before pictures of this kitchen, it's standard track, like you said.
It was 1990.
It was totally dated, but just night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day of what you guys did
1990
here.
is 35 years ago.
Well, yeah, 35 years ago.
So
I was barely born.
So it was time to bring in some new colors and life. And Maria's just she's got a light of life in her, and now her house looks like Maria. It's got energy.
Right.
It's got good energy.
And she loves you guys.
We feel the same.
I swear, every place we've been, their clients just adore them, and the trials and tribulations of a renovation in some instances where it can take a long time. It can take 6 months, maybe to a year. So you guys are really in it, in depth, and you guys are even doing work. I mean, we've been on shoots with you where you guys are like getting your hands dirty and you're putting things together.
Yeah.
Like, these women are so badass.
We like it.
So,
we like that a lot.
but yeah, it's just, you can tell the passion behind what you guys do.
Yeah,
And
thank
that I think speaks volumes. So
it's a journey, and we try to explain to people too. Honestly, it starts out real fun, and I've got this graph that shows that you kind of crash when the electric's going in, things are going in the walls, and you really can't see the beautiful things happening yet. It's hard. When your kitchen's taken away, it's really hard on the cook and the family. So it's a journey of everybody kind of working together and being patient, understanding the homeowner's really been put out here for a while.
Right.
So we need to get moving as fast as we can and understand what they're going through, which is, where do I put my clothes, where do I cook my dinner? And it's hard. It gets to a hard point before they start seeing all the finishes come in, and then that's when the rewards start happening, and they start seeing it. They know,
getting excited.
Yes.
Right.
And then pretty soon we're out of here, and they get to just live in their house for forevermore and love it.
I love it. Totally.
It's a journey we go through together.
It's all about. So before we close out, just remind people, give them a rundown of what it is that you guys do, exactly where your showroom is in Aurora Grande, Pismo Beach rather, and how they can book a consultation. I mean, a consultation is basically something where you can go out to the home, you can kind of give them an idea, budget-wise, whatever it is that they're looking at, and then, if they don't want to schedule it now, they can at least have that information and maybe schedule it down the road, right?
Right. We do have a showroom in Pismo Beach. It's right by Ross, and we're called Elements Home Design. We do have materials in there. Sometimes people come in and just need flooring, and we're happy to just sell you flooring.
Right.
Bring in your measurements. We'll figure it out for you. We'll get it shipped to your house and get everything worked out. So that is an option to just use us for bits and pieces that you need for your own remodel. The second option is that you hire us to design your kitchen or your space, your bathroom. And then with that, we meet first at your home. We take the measurements. We get a look at it. And then we come back to the showroom and pick out materials.
Nice.
And make sure we put a plan together.
Right.
What your flooring going to be, what your cabinet's going to be, your countertops, your tile.
Love it.
All those parts that's really part of the whole puzzle.
Sure.
We help choose those materials. And then we start pricing that out. We have the measurements, so we can really get to what this is going to cost. And many times people want to know what the cost is, but we don't really know until we do those steps.
Exactly, and that makes sense. And I want to mention too that a lot of the different jobs that I've seen, there's a design influence. So you also have an interior design background. So that's been a big, I think, crucial part. And even in this home, I believe you picked the base color. They knew they wanted blue, but say blue to Susie, and like Susie, that's like her favorite color, I believe.
It's one.
It's one of them, yeah. So even if you come in with design ideas or colors, I mean, one home you guys did, the inspiration was bar stools, I think, if I remember correctly, and that ended up being amazing. So all you need is, the concept, and you've got somebody and a team rather that can like put it all together and actually make your dreams come true. Yeah. As I mean, really.
Maria wanted blues. She's a blue lady. She has beautiful blues. I picked out the blue though. She insists that.
Did you hear in the background?
You all that I picked out
Susie
the blue.
picked out the blue.
Maria said
for sure picked it out.
So it's a process.
Nice.
Maria's been wonderful. She's taken on the drawings that I gave for her for the living room and the bathroom. The bathroom we did, but she's really taken it further and gotten all those materials on her own to finish off the living room on her own based on the drawings that I did.
And then inspiration throughout the rest of the room. So so there you have it. Kind of short and sweet, but I want to remind you all to be sure to follow, like, and subscribe to Elements Home Design.
Right.
They're out of Pismo Beach. They're absolutely amazing mother-daughter team. I totally love you guys, and I just wanted all of you to meet them. And you're going to meet Shannon next week because we're going to be visiting another home, and so we'll kind of do these little interviews, see how they go. Be sure to engage with us, comment. You can also message them. And if you have questions, you can go to the website and they'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. So
I'll tell you, you can call my cell number. It's on all of our marketing.
There you go. Yes, it is.
805-234-7997.
I even have it memorized. Thank you, Susie.
We're a phone call away.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you, Valerie.
Bye for now.
I have the pleasure of working with Susie and Shannon. They stretched me out of my comfort zone. During the home visit, I told them what I wanted. I wanted the soffit up. I wanted one simple vent hood. I wanted to go with brown counters and stuff. And they really looked at where I was going with my color scheme in the house and pushed me towards the blue and the lighter colors, and I really love what they've done. And I'm bringing that on into the living room based on their ideas and into the other rooms of my house. So I really like the way it's lightened up, it's airy, and it's a good job. And they were great to work with. They helped order everything ahead of time. So when construction started, cabinets were here, tile was here, so there was no delays for me.